Look at the fire service on the recent market fires, and the fire service has cautioned traders and the AMA to sit up or risk more fires. Wendy Lai went on a visit to some markets with the Ghana National Fire Service and has this report.
In May this year, about 2/3 of structures at the Kantamanto market went down in flames. Property worth millions of cedis were destroyed. Fire service personnel of the Ghana National Fire Service took nearly 6 hours to bring the ravaging fire under control. On May 21 this year, 2 weeks after fire gutted the Kantamanto market, traders returned to the same base. Then tents and umbrellas became the order of the day. 5 months on, the makeshift tents and umbrellas had been changed to permanent stalls. But before fire gutted the Kantamanto market in 2012, the Ghana National Fire Service gave its usual recommendation, which fell on deaf ears.
Last year, fire gutted the Kantamanto market, and the fire service gave its recommendations through its report. Almost a year on, nothing has really changed. Accessibility to the market is still a challenge. Illegal connections are ongoing, and this, the fire service believes, will be an endless challenge if recommendations in its report are not adhered to.
When the fire service team went round the market to monitor and observe if the safety and precautionary measures the service gave had been adhered to.
All that they have in there are illegal electrical connections. There's only a few small gates. When there's a fire outbreak there, it will be difficult for the fire engine even to get here. There's no a fire hydrant point within this area. So if there's fire, we either have to go to Accra City, our main station there, or look for the nearest point where there's a fire hydrant which has water flowing to come and do the firefighting. And by this time, the fire will also not be waiting for us.
Defying the toothless Accra Metropolitan Assembly's order not to put up structures, traders did, and as always, with the wrong materials like combustible roofs. Some tailors in the market were connected to one power source, and in case of any eventuality, your guess is as good as mine. Power cables lay on the floor, and even this beans vendor was unperturbed. The traders have no firefighting materials, and neither has the market a hydrant because the structure is not well planned. I asked the second-hand cloth dealer why she was still selling at the market and would not move to Odona.
The government should provide us with fire extinguishers.
But they provided the hawkers market at Odona. You didn't move there.
Oh, that place is too small for us.
If you don't go, how would your other friends follow?
I did to name papa. And in so cry to talk rana. Odona, the way a uniform honor. The phone near me, I know Jana cry.
Although the fire service is poised to deliver, it is handicapped.
Are you handicapped in any way?
Well, if we come to firefighting, yes, because those recommendations are not implemented. We keep saying that we need to struggle before we assess whatever the fire is. If those recommendations was implemented, I believe strongly that most of those fires would have been averted. They wouldn't occur for the first place. But I will not be able to talk for the EMA. They know why those recommendations are not implemented. I believe they are in the position to say why those recommendations have not been implemented. So,
sources close to TV3 indicates the AMA has a lot to show for its parts of the bargain. There will be no end in sight to fire outbreaks at Kantamanto if the recommendations by the fire service is not implemented. The service hopes to hold a stakeholders meeting to push for the right thing to be done.